Welcome back to Project 94 for another Diecast review on the channel. And today, we're going to be taking a look at our first 2023. Yeah, that's right, a 2023 Diecast. Already! How awesome is that? We rarely get cars out before the Daytona 500 for the new season, but here is one. And I gotta say, this was a pretty easy one for these guys. I mean, this paint scheme is almost the same as last year with a couple of changes. Here is Chris Buescher and his 2023 Fifth Third Bank Ford Mustang for Roush, Fenway, Keselowski. And first and foremost, this might be a longer video than the rest of them because there are a couple different changes to the cars. Let's start out with what I really consider to be the least important thing, and that is the package. So you guys know the box designs are actually different, so this might turn into an in-depth product review considering the paint scheme has been seen before. But here's the original boxes. As you can tell, very minimal changes. You have a bit of a checkered flag pattern on the box where it's more just bland on the original. Different font for the names, 2023 season. No more next gen logo over the 2023. This car is now in its second season. Age is 4+, NASCAR Cup Series, and here's the font is even different for the 1/64 scale. I gotta be honest, last year's had a much better font for that, but it is what it is, man. I mean, these boxes, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let's be honest, the packaging is probably, I know you guys are probably gonna disagree a little bit on this one, but that's fine. Opinions are opinions too. The package is the least important thing, and here's why. The product is the most important, and you guys are probably saying, well, that's obvious, right? Well, I know a lot of people are going to probably complain about this box, saying, you know, it's bland, it's not like the ones from 2009 or the promo cars, and I'm telling you guys, this stuff does not matter. I'm just going to get that out of the way right away, and here's the back of the underneath side of it. Officially handcrafted in China. Yeah, that explains the decal quality on some of these cars. But we're going to see how today's car goes. This is Chris Buescher's 2023. Just final look at the box. Kind of doing an in-depth product review since these are kind of new for the 2023. And here's the back, the little sticker. And how can I forget this? The NASCAR 75th anniversary. Have you guys seen the promo car of that one? That's a pretty interesting diecast. I don't know if I'll review that one. I don't really collect the promo cars, but let's get this diecast out of the box. The first 2023 car, and you guys are probably wondering, when are the 2023 customs that I'm going to make coming out? I don't know, you guys. I'm still working on the logistics of that. So there's the 2023 box. Just one final look at it. Not really a lot changed, just different font, a little bit of different like design or whatever. Like I said, it's not important. Here's the product itself out of the box. And before we get into the review of the paint scheme and stuff like that, I'm going to get this right out of the way. These cars are price increased. They're now like $10.99. So these are now $11. $10 to $11. So another price increase. And I'm gonna show you guys something. Before I even start reviewing this car, I gotta get this off my chest here. This kind of bugs me a little bit. So if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna pause the camera and bring the other car in so you guys can see it. It's gonna come in 3, 2, 1. Bam! There it is. And I gotta move this Craig Biffle car out of the way. I just did that video, so I gotta move that. Here are the two cars, and before I start comparing, we're gonna solely take a look at this one right here first, the 2023. But as you guys can tell, you guys are probably gonna tell how this review is gonna turn out, just looking at these two cars compared. But let's get a closer look at this one, and we're gonna start incorporating some new things in the 2023 reviews. Immediate camera zoom in. Yeah, we're gonna do it right off the bat. It's like that we can cover a lot more, much quicker, so you guys can just see it straight to the point. Got Sunoco, number 17, RFK. You have Ford right there. Fifth Third Bank, and as you guys can tell, the new hood vents. We'll get more into that later. You got Ford, Buescher, you got Goodyear, NASCAR Cup Series, and a very, very, very cut off 75th anniversary. So, what a great start to 2023. We are barely past the right side of this car, and we've already got our first defective moment right there. So, you got that cut off logo right there. Got a bit of decal paper over the 17 right there. You guys are probably, whoa, me, too critical. Look, man, I'm being critical because this is the first 2023 car. So, usually when I, see, errors, I kind of just gloss over it the best I can and point out. But because this is a new year and the price has increased, why not point it out? You got the brand new font 17, completely different font. Now it matches the 6. So, no, to answer the question, they're not going to change the 6 because now they match. So, that's out the window. Chris Buescher's name matches the team font. Really cool. You got Texas flag right there. You got Ford, Fifth Third Bank, Wyndham Rewards, Castrol. You got Fifth Third Bank, Mac Tools. I never understand what that sponsor is. You got Siemens at the Fifth Third Bank, of course, Fastenal. And we got ourselves is that a gray paint chip right there? What is that? What is that? The quality is so, odd on these cars. The EL molds, they have their own flaws, too. So, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, the PTC cars are the only terrible cars. No, there's actually stuff that happens to all of them. You have Fifth Third Bank on the back. RFK, number 17. Michigan license plate is even different with the 2023 registration sticker. Got to get used to saying that. Of course, the spoiler is all big and black. And, of course, the deck lid is Fifth Third Bank. 53.com. Of course, you got a piece of decal paper. And no, there's no getting that out of there because it's inside of the car. So you got decal paper flaked into the car. So that is just great. Buescher, Fifth Third Bank, 53.com. Now for the paint scheme itself. And then we'll start getting into the... I decided, you know what, let's review the paint scheme first. Why not? We already have the car in front of the camera. The numbers are going to have a bit of a blue and greenish outline with a black shadow with a blue outline and a white number fill-in. Now the sides are going to have a black outline, a white outline, a neon yellow-green outline, and a very, very color-chromed blue, green, white chrome number right here. Really, really cool. Another chrome number diecast, and that's not going to help the price either. I can guarantee you that. The dark grayish rims, it looks like yet another different color for the rims. They kind of look different. I'm just going to point that out. Anything that I kind of see that looks different, I'm just going to point it out straight to you guys. In the front of it, you got all white. I kind of already reviewed this car, honestly. You know what? Let's just put these two cars together. I mean, I already looked at this car already. So if you guys want, I could put a link to that video. But I think we're going to start comparing the cars together. And for the number, the only thing that you're going to see different wow, honestly, you guys, this is almost the exact same car. Almost the exact same. Even the exact same B-pillar sponsors. It still says Ford, Fifth Third, Wyndham Rewards, and Castrol. Wow, even that's in the same place. Wow, I did not realize how the same these cars are. There are a couple differences. I will point them out, so we're coming to that. But let's take a look at just the comparison here. Yeah, I already reviewed this car. I'm not going to waste time. The only thing that's really different is the number font, and that looks to be it. And the rim color. Even the rim color is another improvement, and that's really it. I'm really glad, though, I was able to get this one because this car actually had a couple errors. You got a chip on that Chrome 17. Wonderful. And that right there. You guys remember that from the original video? Yeah, what memories. I still can't get that. Oh, I got it off. Oh, my God, I got it off. God, almost an entire year. And that thing is finally off the hood. All right. I mean, it kind of left a stain right there, but wow, what a random moment. You guys saw that thing flake off. Cool. Now it's time to compare the Mustang 2023 to the Mustang 2022. So the first thing you're going to notice on the bottom, 2023 instead of 2022. It's kind of obvious. Here's the front. You guys tell me if you see any difference on here. You're absolutely correct. There is absolutely no differences whatsoever. And maybe the headlights will look different, but that's only because of the decal quality. It's not because they're using a different sticker package. This is the exact same front end. I know the real-life car might have some subtle differences, but you can barely tell. NASCAR made such a huge deal about changing the front and the back, yet looks like they've changed slim to none. So yeah, guys, that's a little bit. I'm not let down at all because we are going to get a new Mustang in 2024. But, like, they made it seem like, oh my god, these cars have different front clips, and here we are looking at the same thing almost. So, let's clear that up. These cars are not that different at all. Here's the hood, and here's the first big change, the hood vents on here. Much huge, obnoxious, almost, nostrils on the hood of this car. Holy cow, you guys can definitely tell. Oh yeah, that definitely looks like that's going to interfere with the hood designs of these cars. Oh man, honestly, I don't know if I like it as much as the original. I know it's performance differences and all that, so they got to have it, but honestly, I don't know. I'm kind of preferring last year, even though the hood vents were improperly placed. The sponsor sticker was over them, unlike this one, where actually the decals are almost grafted into the hood vents. You can kind of tell they're cut into there. So it's almost like a PNG effect was put over, which is actually how it's supposed to be. But you guys, the hood vents are kind of, I'm not going to lie, a little bit obnoxious. Like, look at that. That is very non-NASCAR-like, I gotta say. So, it is accurate to the real car that we've seen on Speed Weeks with these Mustangs, but I gotta be honest, I don't know if I like it that much. I'll be honest with you guys. I try to be an honest, authentic guy. That doesn't look the best. Now, the decal of it, it's good. It's accurate. You're not going to get it 3D molded. So, yeah, that we're going to have to get used to seeing. And, of course, the little anniversary logo, that's going to be on the car. So, here's a side view. Wow, even nothing different on the side. If I was to strip the paint off of both of these cars and put them next to each other, you would see absolutely no difference. But just comparing the paint scheme and the diecast themselves side by side, almost the same. Just a couple small differences, like the Buescher name, the font, maybe some sponsor placements, which, gotta be honest, doesn't look that much different either. Here's the back. Now, if I were to probably make a community post and cover up the license plate, I should be like, tell me which one is the 2023 and which one is the 2022. Just looking at the back, because that's where they're the most the same. I can bet the ranches you guys are probably not going to be able to tell. And as soon as I say that, you know, cover up the 17s too. View them like that and be like, which one is what year? And you guys probably can't tell. I think you guys know where I'm going with this. This is almost the exact same car. Really, the only reason to get this one is because it's the brand new well, not really brand new, the 2023 model with the new number font and all that, because you got to update that. Other than that, really the exact car. And if you guys don't really want 2023 editions, definitely get last year's car for the cheaper price. Another thing, the rims, let's compare those. That's a different thing. Yeah, that kind of is making it kind of changes the look of the car a little bit. It kind of does change the look of the car. Other than that, yeah, the number color chrome is different. You guys can probably tell. Very subtle change. Last year was like almost like a purple green, not purple green, purple blue, black, pink. You guys can tell it's a more chrome blue this year for the 2023. Man, crazy to think that there's already a 2023 car in my collection. That is just insane. I mean, it's really not that much to brag about because it's really almost the same scheme now. If they did a Kyle Busch one early, then that'd be something. Then you'd probably be bargaining for something better. But honestly, comparing them, just covering up some of the new details, you're going to get the same scheme, which is why I didn't review it. Like I said, I'll try to link last year's review on here because I do have this car. A video of it, that is. So yeah, guys, just the 2023 diecasts. Now, I know the Camaro has a new look. That one has a different front end. They actually manipulated that one. The Camry, as far as I've looked, does not look that much different. Same story with the Mustang. Although the Mustang, it might have subtle differences. This might have to be its own video, honestly. But, you know, give you guys a 360 view of this 2023 product here. Here's the front of the car. Here's the hood. Here's the right side. Here's the back. Here's the deck lid. Here's the roof. Here's the left side and the chassis. The car was spray painted white, and yes, it is a matte finish, just like last year. Last year was also matte. Like I said, I really like the matte cars. And as for my opinion about the scheme, 2 years in a row of it now, I like this car. I really do. I seen it in person with the Coke 600, like, you know, looking Keselowski stripes down there. Got to see it flip. That was something. Not something I would have wanted to see, but alright, it happened. Here's the underbody as well, comparing both of the underbodies. Just besides the print, it's almost the exact same. Very much the same. But yeah, that is the first 2023 car we're looking at here, guys. The Chris Buescher Fifth Third Bank Ford Mustang. And honestly, this car here was $9 US that I paid for this. And then, of course, this is $10.99 US, which is what I paid for this. Honestly, looking at them like this, there's no incentive at all to increase the price on this. Like, you can't even make the economy an excuse. Because look at this. Look at how there is nothing that constitutes any different. I mean, look at that. Just the same mold, the same wheels, barely better quality, even though these are slightly better examples than some other people's. But this, honestly, there's no reason for the price increase. I mean, look at that. You tell me what about this car is worth the price increase over this. Like, you guys tell me that. You guys tell me. And you guys can probably... This is going to be a contest in the comment section, if anyone is willing, but... able and willing, but... Dang, dude. Yeah, the things we spend money on... Definitely going to have to start looking at reevaluating sometime here soon. But yeah, guys, the Chris Buescher 2023, it's out. You guys can go get it if you want it. It's still there. I'm not sure about some of these other ones, like this Greg Biffle one, so if you're going to still find that. But I'm pretty sure if you want this, you're still going to find it. So I'd definitely say go grab it if you want it. But I'm definitely, if I'm between picking, let's say, like, let me just throw in the beautiful Biffle card I still can't get over from the last video. If you're going to pick between these two and you see them on the shelf, which one are you going to get? I definitely tell you guys, there's more people that are going to buy this. There's more people that are going to get, you know, this. There's people that are going to want trucks, Xfinity, pretty much any other car over this one. More because this car does not have much changed. Now, if this was a completely different paint scheme, I'd feel more comfortable recommending it over the other releases. But that is not going to happen. And so this car is going to go back in the package here because Season 5 isn't all the way until God knows when Season 5 is. We're not even done with Season 4 of the Flash Racing Cup Series, which, by the way, an update on that. It's on pause right now. You guys will definitely get it back soon. It's not, the Flash Racing Cup Series isn't gone forever yet, so letting you guys know of that, so beware. And that is my little buyer's beware of the 2023 diecast right here. So this is the Chris Buescher one. Thank you all for checking out this diecast review. Comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next diecast review. And always remember to make sure you know what you're doing when you're putting decals on your diecast, and make sure you know what you're doing when you're pricing your cars.